Hi, today's question is he's a chemical engineer. He just finished his university and he got into a supply chain department. A company is a good company, but supply chain department. So he's asking, what should I do next for the career progression? So that's a question. So this particular guy is in UAE and he's just a fresh graduate. So I asked him why then he took up the position of in the supply chain department if once he has done this chemical engineering. So the answer is kind of a usual answer that most of them they get pressure from family and friends to get the job. So whenever they got the job, they took it up. That's all. So now what to do next? That's a question. So due to many situations, we may have to take up the different routes. So the question is what to do next. So what I have suggested him, there are two ways that we can look at it. One, if he wants to go back to his chemical engineering field or the chemical related jobs, definitely he has to slowly move it to that line. For that, maybe he has to keep applying the chemical engineering related jobs, and once he gets that, he has to move from the supply chain, because he is not completely moved and he's just a fresh graduate. So he does not have a background of 5 years of experience in this one, or he moved away from this chemical engineering for 5 years, 10 years. No, he does not have. So he's still fresh and he still can apply for the he's still eligible to apply for this chemical engineering positions, and nobody is going to deny him saying that he does not have experience or he has moved away from that section. And so he's still safer, and it's time still he can look at it going to that line. Alternatively, once he start getting into the supply chain field, and if he start developing his interest into it, then what he has to do is, now current his all certification, his basic education, it is on chemical engineering. So he does not have anything as such in supply chain, and he's actually a very brilliant student. So if he's interested to move in that line, then let him apply for the supply chain related certifications like APEX or like SIPS, and these kind of certifications will give value add to him if he is planning to develop his career, stick to it in supply chain field. There is a third option for him which is very good actually. He has to learn, definitely now he already has this chemical engineering background qualification. Now he started working in supply chain. So once he learned supply chain qualification, add-on certification, so he has both chemical and supply chains. Both he has the knowledge certifications. Then what next he has to apply is for the supply chain positions in the chemical industry. Chemical related products. There are so many chemical related, petrochemical, chemical related products for the supply chain, and it's huge demand. It's fantastic salary also in those field, who has a combination of knowledge as a combination of supply chain knowledge plus the chemical related products knowledge also. So these two combination is really good. So that is the best one that I can suggest. So here we need to keep it in mind when he really target only those chemical product supply chain positions, then he has to have that patience and he has to have that knowledge. Experience, anyway, he's a fresh, so he does not have experience in any of the field. So he has to compensate that non-experience matter with the sufficient knowledge area. So that is one very good way that he can move on, so that he will stick to the experience. What he is gaining from the supply chain will give value to his life, plus the kind of education what he has done on chemical also will add value to his life. Otherwise, whatever is the chemical knowledge, it's go waste. And plus supply chain, he has to start from fresh zero, the kind of gaining the certifications and qualifications. So a combination is the right one for him. For that, yes, he has to little more take the time and money and then investment in terms of his time and dedication to get some more qualifications and certification, but which is very much available. These bridges are available and he can very well move into that. After 5 years from now, once he move into both the certifications, and it's going to be in high demand, his knowledge and skills are going to be highly remunerated. So that's about the career guidance which I gave. So thank you for watching. So if you have any kind of these discussions, or if you want to know what you could do what is the better career options that is available, because most people, they do not know what are the certifications and qualifications available as a bridge. The mainstream certifications, mainstream education, people know, but then after that, after moving to a direction, then how to bridge it and how to come back, how to make the top up certification, qualification add on, that many people, they do not know. And many options are available. If someone can guide you, that would be the right guidance. They can guide you, and it's up to you to decide whether to go ahead or not, but someone is guiding you, it's always good. And so if you have any kind of specific questions, whether which direction I should go, what I should do next, send your question in the comment box below, and then I will try to give you the reply. Or if you are in UAE, please call us and come for a consultation, so we will guide you in a better way. Thanks for watching.